In this video, we'll cover setting up a basic auto attendant for inbound calls. First, we'll navigate to System Setup on the left side and select Auto Attendant. To open and modify an existing auto attendant, click the drop-down next to Menu at the top. We'll select Main Auto Attendant. Next to the menu, you'll see a few options: Copy, Add, and Delete. Copy allows you to start with a copy of an existing menu. Add will create a new menu, while Delete will delete the menu from the list. With the CSO step selected, the number that has been assigned to the auto attendant can be seen under the DNS tab, while the Menu tab will show the main properties for the auto attendant. This is where we'll finish setting the different actions for the steps in the auto attendant. So let's have a closer look now. We'll need to select the customer group, provide the menu name and description, then select the schedule to be used. Below that, there's an option to turn on reporting for the auto attendant, plus some additional options that can be activated. For instance, you can set a prompt based on the DNS. If you need a separate intro prompt, language selection, or a special message for holidays, they can be assigned here. Since we selected the out of schedule message, we can choose to play a different prompt message and assign a different action for calls received outside of the scheduled business hours. In this example, we'll play a message letting the caller know we're closed and then transfer them to a voicemail box. Now let's go back to the top and select the step labeled Main. This step will play our main prompt plus the listed options we would like to make available to a caller. Now we need to complete the fields listed under the Action section to control what happens when the main step is reached during a call. For the Action dropdown, we've selected Play Prompt, so the IVR knows to play the message we've selected from the prompts dropdown list. In this case, it will play the main menu message. The Repeat field will set the number of times the main prompt message will repeat to a caller. We won't enable the in and out action here since we set that in the CSO step previously. With each digit press, we can choose where to route a caller. For example, pressing 1 will route the caller to customer service, while pressing 2 will send them to sales. In this demo, we will also send the caller to the customer service queue if they press 0. As you can see in the list, there are multiple actions under the Actions dropdown to control what happens when a caller selects a menu option during the call. We'll leave the action for 0 set to Queue Call, which will send the caller to the customer service queue. And that completes the basic auto attendant setup for inbound calls.